Hey, so here is Remy's session from last week. So I wanted to film a snippet of some tolerance building that we've been doing. So we have another dog that is on the more nervous side. His name is Baxter. Does pretty well, but we've been working on his confidence, and you can kind of see Remy where she's just like, no, thank you. I'm not interested in this. So a lot of the times when we have dogs that are this fearful, one is we want to work them just under threshold. So what I mean by that is where we don't kick in her fight or flight. So she gets really nervous, especially when there's a lot of distance and a lot of distractions. So this is where can she just settle sitting up at the front with one of us. Now she has the access to treats, and every time that she does take a breath, that she gives us any calming signal, we're going to reward that with praise and ideally with a physical item. So whether that's a tug, that's a treat, something along those lines. But you can kind of see where she dances a little bit, where she's just nope, 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 and then she'll like, okay. And then about 5 or 10 seconds later, then she starts wiggling again. Now, this is a sped up video, so you can kind of see what a 15 to 20 minute time frame would look like. We don't do anything more than this, but it is kind of as we've talked a little bit before, rinse and repeat. So, one, showing her that, hey, we can survive in stressful situations, even though it's not a stressful situation. And two, how do we work through it? How do we get her to pay attention? Now, we do this little bits throughout the day, but we also work with her in the training room where we get that focus, where we work on her sit, where we work on those core skills to remind her, hey, this is the expectation. And then ideally in these harder thresholds, this is where those expectations come out. But you can kind of see her working through it, being able to see stuff and learning how she has to be calm. This is not the fancy part of dog training, realistically. It's the boring part where you're working through just time and working through self-regulation. We're allowing her, essentially, we're holding space for her to learn how to settle. We always want to keep her safe. We always want to keep her under that threshold, but for the most part, we do. This goes on for, I would say, a couple more minutes. And then at the very end, we're working on settling while we're in the office. So this is where we change environments, and she's essentially attached to me while we sit on the desk, and she has to not really do much. Like, I'm not asking her for a place, I'm not asking for a sit. She just has to kind of tolerate it. She dances around quite a bit, and you'll see that in the video, but it's one of the ideas that you can do at home is attach her to you and set the timer for 20 minutes, whether you're on the TV, sitting and watching TV, playing a video game, walking around the house, kind of structured times that she has to be focused. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go from here.